Your phone rings. It's your daughter, crying, saying she's been in an accident and needs money right now. You'd know her voice anywhere. Except in 2026, that might not be true anymore, and the FBI just tracked this exact scam as a formal crime category for the first time in its 25-year history. Here's exactly how it works, and the one thing that stops it cold. The numbers. The FBI's 2025 Internet Crime Report tracked AI-related fraud as its own formal category for the first time ever, and logged over $893 million in losses. The FTC received 250,000 complaints about AI voice clone scams in the first quarter of 2026 alone. A global McAfee survey of 7,000 people found 1 in 4 had either encountered an AI voice scam directly or knew someone who had. And the technical bar to do this has collapsed. 3 seconds of audio scraped from a TikTok or a voicemail greeting is enough for a 95% accurate clone, using free tools. Meet James, fictional, a composite built from patterns across real, reported cases, not a real person. His phone rings. It's his mother's voice, panicked, crying, saying she's been in a car accident and needs help immediately. It sounds exactly like her. The same rhythm, the same accent, even the same way she says his name. That's not an exaggeration. Cybersecurity researchers now say most people cannot reliably tell a real voice from an AI clone. The voice on the phone gives urgent instructions. Wire money right now through a specific service, and please, don't call Dad. Don't tell anyone. I'll explain everything once this is sorted. The caller ID even shows Mom, because spoofing a phone number costs a scammer about 1/3 of a cent and works against nearly every carrier. Every element is designed to do one thing: stop James from pausing long enough to verify. James opens his banking app. Panic makes people fast, not careful, and this is engineered to feel like an emergency with a ticking clock. He's seconds from hitting confirm on a transfer he can never get. Here's the actual mechanism, and none of it requires hacking anything. Cameras scrape a few seconds of someone's voice from whatever's public, a TikTok, an Instagram reel, even an old voicemail greeting. A free cloning tool turns that into a convincing voice model. Caller ID gets spoofed to show a trusted name. Then a scripted, urgent scenario gets read aloud in that cloned voice: a car accident, an arrest, a kidnapping, and the victim is pushed toward wiring money, buying gift cards, or sending crypto, specifically because those are hard or impossible to reverse once sent. This isn't hypothetical. In Missoula, Montana, this past May, a mother nearly wired thousands of dollars after hearing what she described as her daughter's exact scared cry, before frantically reaching her at work and finding her completely safe. A Florida mother lost $15,000 to a cloned voice built from her own daughter's TikTok videos. And this hits older adults hardest. Adults 60 and over lost $4.885 billion to all fraud types in 2024 alone, according to the FBI, a 43% jump in losses in a single year. 5 red flags. 1. Extreme urgency combined with don't tell anyone else. That combination is almost always a scam. Real emergencies rarely require secrecy from the rest of your family. 2. Any request to pay by wire transfer, gift cards, or crypto, methods that are hard or impossible to claw back. 3. The caller stays vague on specific details only the real person would know. 4. A familiar name on caller ID proves nothing. Spoofing a number costs next to nothing. 5. Simply, any request for money during an unexpected, emotionally charged call. That pattern alone is reason enough to stop and verify. Here's the version where James stays safe. He hangs up and calls his mother back, not by pressing redial, but by dialing the number already saved in his phone from years ago. She picks up on the second ring. She's at home, confused. She never called him at all. That entire scenario evaporates the moment he verifies through a channel the scammer doesn't control. So what do you actually do? First, set up a family safe word. One specific word or phrase every real family member knows, and that a caller must say before you act on anything they tell you. I can clone a voice, but it cannot know a word it's never heard. Second, always hang up and call back on a number you already have saved, never a number the caller gives you or texts you. Third, never send money, gift cards, or crypto based on a single unverified phone call, no matter how convincing or urgent it sounds. And if it's already happened, contact your bank immediately, then report it to ic3.gov or your local equivalent. Reporting helps investigators trace the pattern faster. That's how the fastest growing phone scam of 2026 actually works, and one habit that stops it every time. Say a family safe word today, before you ever need it, and share this with the person in your family most likely to pick up an unexpected call. Stay safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one.